Remember when movie franchises used to be simple? One movie, then a sequel, maybe a trilogy. Then somebody looked at the Halloween franchise and said, you know what this needs? Time travel without the time travel. Seriously, the Terminator timeline is confusing. The X-Men timeline is confusing. But Halloween looked at those franchises and said, hold my pumpkin spice. Today we're going to explain every Halloween timeline, or at least die trying. The original timeline, it all started in 1978. John Carpenter makes a tiny independent horror film called Halloween. No fancy effects, no CGI, just a white William Shatner mask, one unstoppable killer, and Jamie Lee Curtis introducing us to Laurie Strode. Michael Myers gets shot 6 times, falls off a balcony, and disappears. Perfect ending. Roll credits, we were done. Except, Hollywood saw money. Halloween 2 picks up literally minutes later. Michael keeps chasing Laurie through the hospital. And then, the twist that changed everything, Laurie is Michael's sister. Nobody asked for this. But for the next 20 years, it became canon. Michael burns alive. Loomis blows himself up. Surely that's the end, right? Of course not.
It's 4 days to Halloween, Halloween, Halloween. It's 4 days to Halloween, silver shamrock. It's 4 days to Halloween, Halloween, Halloween. It's 4 days to Halloween, silver shamrock.
Yes, kids, you too can own one of the big Halloween 3. That's right, 3 horrific masks to choose from. They're fun, they're frightening, and they glow in the dark.
Then, Halloween 3 arrives, and Michael Myers isn't in it at all. Instead, killer Halloween masks, robots, Stonehenge, and one of the strangest plots ever filmed. Turns out Carpenter originally wanted Halloween to become an anthology series, a different Halloween story every year. Audiences said, where's Michael? The answer, not here. People hated it. Today, it's become a cult classic, and honestly, in my top 10 horror films, it's very underrated. Hollywood immediately panicked, so Michael came back. Somehow, Halloween 4, Halloween 5, Halloween 6, suddenly Michael wasn't just evil. Now there was an ancient cult, mystical runes, a curse called Thorn, secret conspiracies, and enough retcons to make your head spin.
Let's see, we're going to go to Bloomington, Redfield, Evanston, and then final destination.
The more they explained Michael, the less scary he became. Sometimes less really is more. In 1998, they decided, you know what? Forget all that Thorn nonsense. Halloween Horrors Parts 4 through 6. Laurie faked her death. Michael finds her 20 years later. This felt like the perfect ending. Laurie finally faces her brother and cuts his head off. Game over. Except, no. Halloween Resurrection opens by saying, actually, that wasn't Michael. It was a random paramedic whose larynx Michael crushed, and somehow Laurie never noticed. Sure, why not? Laurie dies in the first 15 minutes, and the rest of the movie becomes a reality TV show with Busta Rhymes. Karate fighting Michael Myers. I'm not making that up. Then Rob Zombie rebooted everything. Twice. Now Michael has a tragic childhood, an abusive family, psychological explanations, more brutality, more blood. Less mystery. Some fans loved it. Others said, Michael is scarier when we know almost nothing about him. As much as I love the Firefly trilogy, I have to say that Zombie's hillbilly smut really ruined Halloween for me. Then came 2018. Hollywood hit the reset button again. This timeline ignores everything except the original 1978 movie. No sibling reveal. No Thorn. No resurrection. No zombie films. Just Halloween. Halloween 2018, Halloween kills, Halloween ends. Laurie spends 40 years preparing, Michael escapes, chaos follows, and yes, the ending divided fans almost as much as The Last Jedi. In my opinion, this trilogy is a mortal sin, and it should like The Evil Died Tonight. So how many timelines are there? Here's the easy version. Carpenter timeline, Halloween 1, Halloween 2. Original timeline, Halloween, Halloween 2, 4, 5, 6. H20 Timeline, Halloween, Halloween 2, H20 Resurrection. Thorn Timeline, which in my opinion is the best, and yes, I'm willing to die on that hill. Halloween, Halloween 2, 4, 5, and 6. Zombie Timeline, Rob Zombie's Halloween 1 and 2. Green Timeline, Halloween, Halloween 2018, kills and ends. And then Halloween 3, standing over in the corner by itself, wondering why nobody invited it to the party. So if someone ever asks which Halloween movies are canon, the answer is yes, depending on which studio executive was in charge that year. Honestly, Michael Myers has been rebooted so many times, I'm beginning to think he's the one with PTSD. And somehow, after all these timelines, all these sequels, all these reboots, the only thing more confusing is probably the Halloween franchise's family tree. Actually, no. Wait, I forgot about the Texas Chainsaw Massacre timeline. Guess that's next week's headache. If you survived this explanation, hit like, subscribe to GenX X Marks the Spot, and tell me in the comments which Halloween timeline is your favorite.